scoring leader for nearly 3 decades with 143 goals. An all SUNY Athletic Conference selection, Ken was among the top 10 scorers in the nation in 1979 and 1980. The best offensive player on his team in 1978 and 1979, and the MVP of the 1980 season. He was also captain that year, considered one of the best in program history. Ken was a recipient of the Ronald R. Humphreys 77 Memorial Award, which is presented to an outstanding member of the Oswego State men's lacrosse team. After his time as an extraordinary student athlete, Ken coached youth lacrosse, football, and baseball at Morristown, New Jersey, where he currently lives. His athletic accomplishments as a student and his contributions to sports in his community, Oswego State is proud to induct Ken Walker of the class of 1980 into the Athletic Hall of Fame.
Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker.
Are you a wise guy?
My friends and I live in about 10 minutes outside of Philadelphia, a small town, Morristown, South Jersey. And my wife and I were packing the car up, put the kids in the car, we drove up to Pennsylvania, came up to Northern Extension. And we came to New York State, about 40 miles outside of, I guess, Binghamton. And I looked out, and the fall was in full bloom. The trees were full color, the wind was blowing, the clouds were nice and puffy. And I started looking back about how fortunate I was to be a student athlete and having the ability to travel around to all these different campuses. SUNY Albany, SUNY Binghamton, Buffalo, Geneseo, Rockport, and others. And then some of the private institutions like Colgate, beautiful little town, and Hamilton, and RIT. And there was just one thing that kept coming to my mind while I thought about that is, we kicked their butt every time we played. First I'd like to do is just thank the other, congratulate the other inductees today. Also thank the alumni who nominated me, also the committee for selecting me, and then also I guess President Stanley for supporting this program, and also for Melissa for making it happen. You probably all know this movie is called Trading Places. It happened a number of years ago, but the premise and also the bet in the movie was all about what was more important for somebody's success, and that was either environment or revenue. And I was fortunate to have both. I grew up in Long Island in a very supportive family with 2 supportive parents in Freeport, Long Island, and I also have 6 brothers and sisters here today. My older sister Diane, Maureen, Mary, and Teresa, and my 2 older brothers, Dennis and Kevin. My sisters were my best friends. They were very supportive. And my 2 older brothers, they were basically my role models and my mentors. I looked up to them. I wanted to be them. They're here today. Kevin, who was an excellent student athlete and also a baseball prospect, both in high school and college at Hofstra, and an entrepreneur. And then his first attempt at business was he loaded his VW Rabbit with a bunch of hot dogs and went up to Woodstock and set up a hot dog stand. It was fairly successful, but he sold out in about an hour. So I guess that's why he went out and started and run one of the top accounting and consulting firms in the city of Charlotte today to improve on his cost accounting and inventory. My older brother, Dennis, everything that he did turned to gold. captained the undefeated football team in Freeport, Long Island, won the Rutgers Cup. Then he went on to captain the baseball team, who also won the championship. Then he took a academic football scholarship at Union College, but then he decided, you know what, I feel like playing lacrosse, which he never played before. He becomes a two-time All-American, high scorer of the nation, recognized in Sports Illustrated magazine, and he got inducted to his Hall of Fame, I guess about 4 years ago, right then. I look at it and say, how am I going to top this? But I didn't. I took it as motivation to be the best that I could be, and that brings me here today in Oswego. And I can say this honestly, when I chose a college, I didn't choose it for lacrosse. I chose it. I wanted to go away, and Oswego accepted me. I went, and I'll tell you this now, if I knew about the lake effect and the 50-mile-an-hour winds, the state of emergency, snowstorms, I'd rather do this speech at Stony Brook. Everything turned out okay. I came up here, I went up, I signed up for the team, and I can tell you this, everybody that was there today in the fall of '76, they all had the same intention. They came here for an education, lacrosse was a bonus. And the funny thing is, a lot of those guys still have the records that are in the books today for this program. And that's because we had a lot of talent, okay? We weren't superstars, but we had a lot of talent with a common goal. And when you put those two things together, you accomplish a lot. Freshman year, we went out, we had the best winning season we ever, we won the first winning season in Oswego history. We went 9-3. The 3 teams we lost to were ranked teams. It was Geneseo and Ithaca with 1 and 2 low games. And Portland, I won't even tell you the score. The next 4 years, it was pretty consistent. We beat every team we were supposed to beat. We surprised a couple other teams, and we consistently lost to those 3 teams. Until my senior year, when we went into Geneseo, their home crowd, and they were fighting for position for the Division III championship. We not only beat them, but we beat them by 10 goals, and everybody contributed. And I remember talking to Mike after the game and saying, man, that was unbelievable. We did it. That was our championship. So, you know, some of the other memories I had is I look back to 7th grade gym teacher that put a lacrosse stick in my hand. The high school coach, who I never got along with, even though we won our championship, but he kind of motivated me, put a chip on my shoulder, and kind of motivated me to be better than I was. So there's a couple other stories I wanted to say. Junior year, when I hurt my knee, and this is about coach, is I went to the orthopedic surgeon in Syracuse, he had a Syracuse team, and he looked at my knee and put an x-ray up on the wall and said, you got the knee of a 60-year-old man. And he recommended that I don't play anymore. So I went back to coach and I said, coach, and I told him what the doctor said. And coach looked at me and goes, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. So I said, coach, you a doctor? He said, no, but I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. That's good enough for me. So there's a couple of people I want to recognize quickly here. Is especially coach for everything he did. He made a difference. I appreciate that. Dan Whitmer, he took over, ran the program for 25 years, did an unbelievable job, kept the alumni real involved. The core alumni, we called ourselves, that group that met in '76, who come up every year for the alumni. Tim Roach is not here today. He's basically our godfather. Ron Humphreys, who we lost to cancer 20 years ago. Mike Brisbane, my captain, the co-captain, and then Don Fleming, Mike Brisbane, Kevin Murray, and a few other guys, Joe Reno, and so on. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. And then I want to say there's one other person, and that's the most important, and she's sitting down here. She's my wife. She's also an alumni, class of '82, who I met 10 years out of college. She'll tell you that we met on a ride up to Oswego, and we sat in the back seat for 6 hours. We had to find a witness. I don't remember. If anybody in the room knows, please meet us afterwards. But she's my best friend and biggest supporter, and she's also a very successful entrepreneur herself with the landscape and design business. And we also have 3 beautiful children, okay? And that's Tatum, the biggest overachiever, I should say.
Yeah.
Captained her high school cross-country team, the state championship. She wasn't, you know what, she wasn't the best athlete, but she was the best leader. And now she's a freshman at Pitt. Then you got my son Jack, Okay, I'm almost done. To collect more iron and MVPs and championships in this short life than I'll have in my whole life. And he's also an entrepreneur. He started his own business, and he's also a stockbroker with a portfolio that is listed in the top 10 in the country in his stock club. So they keep making us proud. And then my youngest, Sierra, who's a 3-sport athlete and a straight-A student. It blows me away how she can master both, because I can barely master one. And I'll tell you this, it's all because of my partner. And I just want to say this, all the achievements that I had my whole life, if you don't have somebody to share it with, you know, it can be pretty lonely. And I have the best of both worlds. I appreciate that, Diane, for everything you've done. And just in closing, I'd like to say this, I have a lot of memories from getting married, the birth of my 3 children, and this is another memory today, and I want to